Hey, bewarethesix everybody, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and take some juggernog, thank you very much. Guys, today we're talking about Reznov. Some of y'all may say, who the hell is that? Call of Duty World at War 2008. Most of us had the honor of being led by Viktor Reznov, one of the commanders-in-chief of the Red Army during the Call of Duty World at War campaign. He led us through Berlin, he led us through their land and their blood, right? World at War campaign Easter egg. And to be honest, I don't think he's really dead. Now, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the Black Ops 1 campaign, Reznov supposedly dies by helping Mason escape Vorkuta, never to be seen again. He was registered missing from the CIA as well as pretty much all the military shit. And from then on, we really didn't see anything of him in the Black Ops campaign until Black Ops 2. And that's what brings me to round 2. Every time during the Black Ops 1 campaign, when Mason saw Reznov as a hallucination, right? The brainwashed version of Reznov. He could also see the numbers, right? The numbers you've seen, obviously, at the start of like my intro, for example. Which means that the brainwashing is active. The numbers are active. I'd like to show you this. The clip of Reznov appearing in the Black Ops 2 campaign to help Mason, who has been estranged and left in the desert. And you want to know something? No numbers here. No numbers in sight. Could this be the real Reznov who actually showed up, right? Because the numbers are easy to take from one campaign to, look, I put them on every video, right? I know it's just a file at the end of the day. But very, very interesting. Is he actually dead, or did Mason really see him this time? You may ask yourself, what does this have to do with Black Ops 6? Well, the place where he was, pronounced MIA was Vorkuta. He helped Mason escape Vorkuta. And Vorkuta is littered all over Black Ops 6. We're talking the campaign, we're talking 2 maps in multiplayer, that being the Vorkuta mines, that's one map, small map gunfight, and then we have the other map, which is just Vorkuta. And it's like, we know we're going there in the campaign, but why are we going there? I can't think of any reason for Woods or the strike team, whoever it may be, as we're playing in the Black Ops 6 campaign, I don't see a reason for them to revisit Vorkuta unless they're trying to dig up old information about people that stayed there. And who is the most important person that stayed there? Obviously, Reznov. Nathan, how are they gonna get Gary Oldman back to voice Reznov? Well, look, even if Reznov, the character, comes back, it may not be Gary Oldman voicing him. I would love it. And by the way, Black Ops 6 doesn't really have any celebrities in the cast this year. Usually we always got celebrities. Are they keeping it under wraps? Do we think maybe Gary Oldman will return? Because I don't think he's been in too many major roles in a long time, and I think he absolutely killed it as Reznov, not gonna lie. That is my favorite Call of Duty campaign character of all time. So the fact that we're seeing Vorkuta means a lot. Take an Ethereum crystal. And you know what? Go ahead and take some speed cola too, thank you very much. I think that we are in need of another great voice pack. I think nostalgically it works, right? People would definitely buy operator bundles of Gary Oldman as Reznov. These are characters that have lived in our hearts for years. I mean, this personally is one of my favorite missions in Call of Duty history. Eviction, Call of Duty World at War, took place in Berlin. And in fact, here's an awesome zombies Easter egg. The same round start theme that we heard in Mauder Toten, the original round start melody, was from this campaign mission, right? Take a listen. Talk about reused assets, but that one really stuck and they made it original. And it's Gary Oldman and his portrayal of Reznov that made these missions so special. Him screaming at you to just blow their heads off or I can't really do it that well. But, in Black Ops 4, we had Reznov as a blackout operator, right? However, it was not voiced by Gary Oldman, right? They just had someone else come in and kind of do like an impression. You can kind of hear it, it's interesting. In fact, sorry, hold on, go ahead and take a listen.
Victory cannot be achieved without sacrifice, Mason.
Right? And to be honest, if he did return as a character, I don't believe it would be Gary Oldman. I think we'd see a similar situation to Woods, right? Woods, the voice actor, was recast for unknown reasons. I believe probably it was because they were going to do a soft reboot, then ended up just kind of making it a mainline Black Ops game, and maybe the guys had ties with the studio. Maybe he's a really cool dude, right? I know the original voice actor for Woods is like really into it, which is awesome. He was on someone's podcast recently and like doing the Woods voice, like I love that. But I feel like, think about it. Reznov is one of the only characters from a game that is not a Black Ops and not a Modern Warfare who has been in more than like 2 to 3 games, like insane. And, Call of Duty's got your classic list of COD heroes, right? Price, Woods, Mason, Reznov. I mean, back in the day, I would have said Reznov was even like bigger than Mason. Now it's all about Mason and onions and stuff. However, I think if they were to bring back any captain, any awesome character into the Call of Duty storyline yet again, I think Reznov would be the perfect fit, especially for this Black Ops 6 storyline. And I think we got a good chance. Again, why are we going back to Vorkuta? How does that make any sense? But again, I always love to continue the conversation down below in the comments. Guys, let me know your theories. Do you think he'll return? Do you think we have enough stuff pointing towards maybe even just an Easter egg of Reznov in general? I'd love to know your opinion. Guys, the support on the channel has been insane. 1.3K, are you serious? I can't even believe it. Thank you so much. Seriously, take an Ethereum crystal. You deserve it, guys. Thank you so much again for just joining me and talking about some Call of Duty today. Love to see you again in the future. Thanks for watching, and yeah, take care.